This is the Eurolux Citrus Juicer, and I've actually had a juicer in the past, and I actually got rid of it because not only did it take way too many oranges to, or anything like that to make fruit juice, but it was just a headache to clean. It was a headache to store and that sort of thing. This particular model, number one, it's basically all in one unit. You don't have like extra pieces to store. It's going to be this entire thing is just this, okay? It is not tiny, but it's not huge, and there are no extra stuff. If you look at it height-wise, you're looking at maybe about 12 inches, no more than that. And because the handle sticks out, unfortunately, you're going to have about 10 inches of width here. Otherwise, it's actually a good bit smaller at the base. But it's not horrible. It's about the size of a coffee maker or thereabouts. And one of the things I wanted to point out, and I'll show you this in just a minute when I use it, but it gets the entire thing. I mean, like look at how cleanly this cleared out the orange. So it actually makes, and these were pretty big oranges, okay, I will give you that. But it makes about this much, which I would say is roughly, I don't even know how many ounces these are. I can measure this for you in just a second, but I'm going to say this is probably about 3 ounces here, 2 to 3 ounces here, maybe 3 to 4. My husband will measure this for you in a second. But anyway, this gives you about this much out of just a half of an orange. So because it is so effective, this is one of those things that you're actually going to find that you can actually make proper orange juice using just a couple oranges. And the other thing is it is super easy to clean. Let me just show you this here for a minute. Whoa. While he is measuring this, what I'm going to show you is that literally to clean this, you just take this part off. You take this part off. You can wash this. This is a stainless steel basket. It is extremely good at catching the pulp, and you'll find that it's a pretty fine pulp. It catches all the fine pulp. So you have the option of keeping the fine pulp out and you have just a plain orange juice concentrate, or if you are somebody like me who likes pulp in your orange juice, you can actually take this and sort of sweep some of this back into your orange juice and you get pulped orange juice. And then you take this part out and you wash this, and that's literally all there is to it. I want to show you a couple of other things about this. Make sure when you fit this back in, this groove right here is going to go right here, and you're going to put it back into place. You're going to stick this back on here, and that's the gist of it. There is no power button. It's literally push down, and that turns it on automatically. You can either push down to this part, or you can push down using the handle. They recommend if you're using larger fruit, you might actually, if it doesn't fit into this part up here, you might actually want to just push down on this part right here, which I found I had no problems using this part, even with this size orange, and we're talking these are massive size oranges. But you can certainly use this, like if you have a grapefruit that's even larger, you could certainly use just this by pushing down on the fruit right here. This part right down here is actually really cool. There is, to me, the only drawback really that I noticed with this unit. I love the fact that you can see the capacity here as it fills up, and you have the option of pouring it directly into here, and it makes no mess whatsoever. You're not going to get it on your table, anything like that. And then what you do is you put a glass underneath it, and you can push down, and it'll immediately flow into your glass. I think that's really nifty. Or you can leave it down, and it'll directly flow into your glass to begin with. I did find that the hole right here is relatively small. What comes out in this plastic part right here, what's going to come out, it's relatively small right here. So if you have pulp in there, you will find that the pulp can clog it. It wasn't too bad. It still flows through. The pulp can flow through, but it does clog a little bit more easily if you do it if you add your pulp back in afterwards. So that's one option, but like I mentioned, the filter actually filters all that pulp, so it would just be if you chose to add it back. So the only thing that I saw as a slight drawback was that you're going to be using a juice cup size, and I mentioned juice cup size. This is actually, what I got out of that was 4 ounces, okay? So this is about an 8-ounce glass, and you can only put about 8-ounce glasses under there. Forget the 16-ounce glasses. You certainly can't use those. So you're going to have to pour it into, these are called juice glasses for a reason. You're going to have to pour it into a juice glass. But other than that, I am just so completely thrilled by this product, and I want to show you this in use because I think this is just one of the niftiest things ever. Okay, so we're going to make sure that this gets pushed back up again because I'm going to pour it directly into this container. And what's going to happen now is we put this down on here, try to center it as well as you can. You push down on this little hat, and what's going to happen is you can see this juice container, or this reservoir filling up. You push it down till it's pretty well done, and I'm allowing an extra minute or so to make sure that we've got it all. And it doesn't require much pressure at all. It's not hard. I'm pushing a little bit harder. They tell you with larger fruit you might have to push a little harder. I'll make sure I've got it all this way. But I think I did. And you'll see, once again, that it looks like I could have gotten a little bit more on this side, but you'll see it pretty well cleared out that orange quite well. You will have a tiny bit of pulp right here. You're going to have some remainder pulp right here. And I told you I like that pulp, so I'm going to I could add that back too. But then what's going to happen now is you're going to drop this, and it pours into your glass. And look at that. You're going to have about 4 ounces or thereabouts of pulp from that 1/2 of an orange. So together, equivalent of one of these oranges is about one juice glass or 8 ounces worth of juice. So that's, I mean, it couldn't have been simpler. This is something you could do directly at your table, or you can do it, in the kitchen or whatever. So anyway, I'm just so thrilled with this. It's a 160-watt juicer, and it does come with a 1-year, 12-month warranty. So if you have any problems, and I've dealt with this company before, and we had an issue with one other item that shouldn't have had an issue, and they immediately offered to replace it for me. So I know that they take care of their products well and take care of their customers well, and I'm really thrilled by this.